A new Alien Covenant trailer may hold some answers about the fates of certain Prometheus characters. There are spoilers ahead, my friends. I'm Sasha Pearl Raver, and this is Screen Junkies News. Last night, we got four new TV trailers for Alien Covenant. One of the spots that aired included the hashtag #EmoHemiCat, which, if you followed it to Instagram, took you to another trailer for the film, and this trailer included footage that hints at the fate of a character from Prometheus. This is your spoiler warning, so proceed with caution. But here with me to talk about the new trailer is Joestar.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so we know that for sure one character we're getting back from Prometheus is David, who is, of course, Michael Fassbender, now updated. We've got the new character. What do you see in this? Like, we know that we've got Elizabeth Shaw. We see the dog tags with her name on it. Is she being held captive? Did David kill her? Is she now the alien queen? What's going on?
So Ridley Scott's already said that in an interview that her role is small. She's returning, but it's small. It's a cameo. I have a feling that what we saw in the trailer is what we're gonna see of her.
So she's gonna be like a Tupac hologram.
Yeah,
and this is no Meme or Pace.
She's a Tupac hologram, giving sort of a warning of what's coming. That's what I'm assuming, because alien movies do dreaded SOS warnings really well, and it's like a good trope of the series. I think that's what we're getting. I think if you look at the still again, there's like a little bit of a tail coming in the background. She's kind of screwed.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you're gonna get of her, at least on screen. The thing with Prometheus to me was it answered no questions. Like it didn't really build on the alien canon so much as it just sort of like I don't know, just kept shaking it up a little bit and going, we don't know, maybe we'll find out someday.
Come on, the opening sequence is rad, and Michael Fassbender is dope, and the live cesarean section. Oh yeah, fly.
Prometheus is a flawed movie. It's a beautifully shot movie.
Yes.
I will. Oh my God, the Kentucky.
I will tell you what is
let me
about
tell you, just because of all that John Denver in the trailer, it is all just coming out of me.
Oh yeah,
I love that. I think it's shot so well. I will rewatch it just to see works of art on screen, frame by frame by frame. But so. But in terms of speculation, I think it's wide open. You know, does she become the alien queen? On one hand, is like on one hand in your brain, you're like, no, that sounds dumb.
Yeah, she'd get killed before that would happen.
There is a movie called Alien Resurrection with Winona Ryder and Sigourney Weaver, and there's a weird alien hybrid baby that gets sucked out of a airlock. It's a weird movie. So from where Prometheus left us, you know, who knows? You know, she might be an alien queen. She might just be dead. You know,
yeah, and it's just, I like the idea that it's sort of like the SOS thing.
Yeah.
So speaking of speculation, there was some awesome speculation online of people trying to figure out what the hashtag was. One of them is, Emo is an album by Lou Barlow, and the second track is Home. Somebody else wrote, Ikat means pure and unsullied, and I do like the unsullied. Emo is Indonesian for unwilling. And then everybody was like, wait a second, no, it's just Take Me Home written backwards, and the song of the trailer is Take Me Home by John Denver.
You know what?
But I like that enthusiasm, people.
Look, even Sherlock Holmes doesn't necessarily always have the right theory first.
Sure,
so,
of course. You gotta dig in.
Really entertaining.
You gotta dig deep.
I like that you love those unsullied. Sasha Pearl Raver loves crotchless men. Social justice news.
We do patrol. I love the unsullied. Grey Worm is my dog. And I mean, he can still have love without, you know, a penis. It's okay. We're getting off to a weird place. Yeah. Let's go back to Alien
Let's get
Covenant.
back on track.
Back on track. All right. So we're going into a world of xenomorphs. Is that not how you say it?
Sounds like the company that's taking over Walmart.
Oh, xenomorphs coming in, taking up all our jobs, buying up all our stuff. So we're in the xenomorph world. And do we think that David created a race with the engineers?
I like that we're just doing this.
It's John Denver. Take me home.
You know, like I said, and I know in the comments are going to be like, that was a bunch of non-answers, but Prometheus was one big non-answer. And with a sequel to Prometheus, you know, all we can really do is speculate. Are the xenomorphs something that already exists? How much has David guided them along? Why? He definitely has beef with the engineers. He doesn't like the idea. He doesn't seem like a big fan of creation stories and creators and stuff like that. So he's definitely got a beef. That was the end of the movie, was we're going to go find the engineers and, have our revenge. So I feel like, this is a movie, this is a planet where he's had time to guide the evolution of these creatures. That's what I'm assuming. How that involves Shaw, I don't know.
So with guiding the evolution of these characters, that's what Ridley Scott's supposed to do. This movie comes out on May 19th. I'm going to say something that is kind of negative. I'm watching this trailer.
On ScreenJunkies?
I know, shocking. I really like the ambiance of it. I really like the way they've used the song and how it is like no one in space can hear you sing along to John Denver. But at the very end, there is a shot.
Or in your shower.
Or in your shower, y'all. There's a shot, Jonathan, hopefully you can pull it up, at the very end where there is an alien on top of a spacecraft. And he's sort of bashing his alien or her alien head into it. And the alien CGI doesn't look great. It looks really cartoony. And I honestly was with this trailer up until that very end, where suddenly I was like, oh man, you're releasing 4 trailers? How about you just release 1 trailer where you get the CGI really, really great, but when you only have a month and a few weeks before you release a movie, that makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, and we've hit on that weird alien image a little bit before. That one, it was sort of my red flag with the trailer. Was like, I was like, no computer graphic aliens, they look kind of weird. But I'm still interested in sort of Ridley Scott's take on aliens, just because in terms of the origin, just because he has been sort of quoted as saying, when these other sequels came out to the movie that he made, he was always really surprised that no one bothered to ask the question, why is an alien? So this is kind of his attempt to go through and really sort of dig down and figure that out. The interesting thing to me is, will this kill the mythology or make it more interesting? When you open the door to this world, does this make it more interesting, or should you keep looking at it through that keyhole?
So if you're looking at it through a keyhole, give our viewers a viewing list. Like, what movie should they watch, in what order, to prepare for the release of Alien Covenant on May 19th?
I mean, you start with Alien Resurrection, the Winona Ryder classic that also stars the bad guy from The Crow, whose name I just forgot because I'm bad at remembering things.
Cool.
And good old Ron Perlman. No, I mean, look, having an alien marathon of all of these movies is never a bad thing. Alien and Aliens are classics. Alien 3 is an interesting film that is very different from the others. I personally enjoy it. It doesn't really follow the first 2 that well. I do have a weird place in my heart for Resurrection because, as said in other ScreenJunkies news videos, my dad's hall pass is Sigourney Weaver and mine is Winona Ryder. And so it was 2 generations of starmen meeting. And like I said, Prometheus, very pretty movie. Like, it's worth watching. It's weird and it doesn't give you any answers and it doesn't give you a whole lot of alien satisfaction, but it's real pretty to look at.
Real pretty. It got a sure pretty mouth.
It got a real pretty mouth.
Well, we want to know, did these trailers give y'all any answers or just more questions? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? You can tweet us at SJ News. Make sure to like and subscribe. Of course, you can always click here for more ScreenJunkies. Joe and I are going to go get some sweet tea. Peace out, y'all.
Yeehaw!